Hello, my loves. Ready, set, go. Let me get in here and turn off the volumes. I have a little bit of music playing for us. Hello, good evening and salutations. Let me make this bigger. Lexi is putting some bones in the oven for some bone broth. And so she will join us in just un momento. Okay, wait. There we go. Okay. I'm up now. Okay, there's everybody. Hi. Grandpa, Len, Grandma Cranker, Nader Tater. Hello, Michelle, Ziggy Sigs, Candy. Hi, Candy. Sharon. Hello, Miss Sharon. Denise. We're so silly with that. Hello, my loves. I love you, baby. I'll see you in a little bit. Rest easy. Honey's going to lay down and watch the football. The foosball. You can do it, Bobby Boucher. Sharon Tibbet. We got Sharon's up in here. Sharon is like Dawn. They're just like popping off everywhere. CC Angel. Oh, I'm so glad the people I'm seeing coming in right now. We have a special surprise. Milan. Hello. Mima. There's my Dawn Aaron. I'm leaving tomorrow. Guys, I'm leaving on a jet plane tomorrow morning. I'm freaking out a little. Oh, it's like so bittersweet. It's a bittersweet symphony. But so I'm spending some time with the kids after this. I think we're going to watch The Penguin, or I'm sorry, just Penguin. And have some momby time, some snuggles in front of the fire. Lola, hello, Lola. Hello, sweetheart. Yeah, I'm getting so excited. Dawn, did it arrive? Did you like it? I hope you like it. I mean, it was kind of a roving style, I think is what it said, but I was really impressed with what I read. I hope it was good. Out of 10 Hanks, there better be at least one color you like. I hope you have. I forgot to ask if you had a winder thingamajigger. Can we talk about the winder thingamajigger? My Stanwood, after 6 years, has finally broken. I almost cried a little. I almost cried. I'm still trying to find out if there's a way to fix it. The little screw that comes up and has the little plate that sandwiches to stabilize it. The little round thing came off, and then it was just a screw. And when I used it, it like got sunk into oh my gosh, it sunk in really hard into the bottom of my desk and got cinched, and we couldn't get it off. And when we were trying to get it off, it bent it. And so my honey had to cut it off. He's got it so I can use those monkey clamp things, the vice grip things to clamp it, but I was like, that's so hillbilly. I was so sad, but I do have which I still don't know who sent it to me. I have the knit picks, the knit crate knit picks, purple one like Obi-Wan has. So at least I have something that will work. Can't believe that. I guess I got my money's worth out of it though. I have caked a lot on that Stanwood. It lasted a long time. And if they had replacement parts, I almost want to just go get, but it's not, you have to have that little thing that yeah, so mad. Sugar, Jeanette. Hello, loves, welcome in. Got me a Stanwood for Christmas. I know, they're my favorite. You cannot beat the cakes that the Stanwood makes. They do not. The little knit crate one, knit picks one, that one's good for little cake. Anyway, that one's janky. It does work though. It does work. I want how Dawn Aaron. What is the witchery that you're making with those things that look like a pineapple? What kind of winder is that? It's one of them electric ones, isn't it? There's the vetch. Your mic is still muted though.
No. Hi, everybody.
There it is.
Hey, hey, hey.
Sharon. Yes. And they were there was only a few that escaped. I just didn't, I hadn't mentioned it yet, but my beautiful Sharon Tippett sent me a huge box of beads. I was like, I'm set. I'm
Oh,
set. Mimi, I just finally learned your government name. Mimi just skirted in and showed interest in our Numerology and Me. So I have another name on here
cool.
for interest in the blessing. So Renee, hello, doll. You don't like the electric one? The electric one always made me, because when it gets caught up or it gets a snag, I mean, it just, yeah. I like to feel it, and yeah. I missed a bunch. I think everybody's just saying hello. Oh, good. I love it. There was green and red and pink. It's beautiful. Perfect. I'm so happy. Mima Dawn got her member's gift. I was so happy for that.
Aww.
And then a bunch of people should have been receiving their gifts today. The treats were supposed to be delivered by today. I know my Ziggy Zig, you should have got yours like Friday. Okay, let me see. I'm zooming. They're too loose. See, you know how you do that? You have to put a little tension. You have to hold the yarn while it's spinning. Because I know, yes, we got it, Kendi. We got it, Kendi, from Papa Merritt. Yes, we have it. You haven't opened it. Oh yeah, I love my Stanwood. I'm probably gonna get another one. But Dawn, can we talk about the pineapple yarn balls? What witchery? Oh, good. Yeah, because good. Yep. One of the hugs I made is gonna go to Ziggy's mommy. I hope she likes it. I really said some extra blessings in there when I was making it. See, she ain't gonna drop no dimes. Dawn's just laughing at me. I'm gonna have to get into your yarnery and look how you did that. Well, what's the name of the winder? Because I want to know. I love that.
You guys want to say hi to Baby Bean?
Yes. Oh, Kendi got her Sunbunny. I love you a latte Sunbunny. Her name is Susie.
Here to Baby Bean.
Oh my goodness. Look at how much oh my goodness, you've dropped so much. You're still really high up though, but holy Moses. And the post, you guys, there's a post on the community tab. I'm just calling it the tab. Y'all know what it means. It's a
That's
tab.
a boy.
It's a boy. Yeah, watch.
We'll see.
Can you believe it, Kendi? But there is, if you guys haven't done it yet, now I didn't put the gender on there just because we're a non-gender kind of family. It's not our biggest thing. 39 weeks, holy crap. So I just did weight and date. So make sure to go put your weight and date on the community tab. You'll see it. It says we're awaiting bean.
Did you put the due date or you put the due date
Weight
on?
and date. Yeah, I didn't. Everybody's doing boy and girl too, but I didn't specify that one.
I mean, did you let people know what our anticipated due date is?
Yes, I put it on the post that it's December 23rd.
Yep.
We have someone that has you delivering tomorrow. I said, you better stop that.
Auntie Karen said the 15th because of the full moon.
Yeah, I was like, you better stop that. I need time to get there. Better just cross your legs and zip it.
I had a dream that I went into labor last night.
Oh my gosh, Mombi's on the way. I'm gonna leave tomorrow morning at like 7:30. The traffic has been awful. Did you see what time my flight leaves?
11:11.
11:11 and 4:44. I was like, what's going on?
Amazing.
Right? The numbers are like
yeah, I'm thinking it could be, I don't know. It's really tricky because 40 weeks is really like a lot of women go 41, 42.
Yeah, you were 42 in a couple of days, and you needed intervention.
And they
That
don't
my
have the best, like, they don't have the best calculating. Like, there's a
mm-mm.
5% chance for the actual due date. And so yeah, there's so many factors.
Right,
But
Mimi, I know
apparently,
I'm freaking
uh,
out.
once the baby's lungs get to a certain place and the brain development and everything, there's something that gets released that tells the mama to go start into
Yeah,
labor.
I remember. See, with you, they had to break my water.
Well,
With
that's
TJ was
arguable.
planned C-section, but with Rain, that feeling when my water broke,
Mhm.
I mean, I was sleeping. It happened at midnight on the dot. I looked up and it was midnight on the dot. And what it was is I was sleeping. And that night, when I went to lay down, I wasn't feeling very well. I was like a little dizzy and I was very nauseated
Mhm.
and could not get comfortable. And so I went to bed early. And that was Halloween.
The 30th. No, it was the day before Halloween.
Yeah, well, Halloween midnight on Halloween, it was just turning midnight, just turning Halloween is when my water broke. And I remember I was kind of, stirring and I felt this like pinch, felt like a finger had like scratched me. And then I felt this, poop. It was like a little, poop. It was
Mhm.
like, and then so I stumbled out of bed and nothing. I was just sitting there and then I was tinkling. I went pee pee time and all of a sudden it just kept going. And I was like, and then the contraction hit. I was
Mhm.
like, oh my goodness. It was so different than when it was with you
Mhm.
because yours were like very mild, very mild, very mild, very mild, then active labor. It was like my labor wouldn't progress, and that's when they had to induce.
Well,
It
Rain
wasn't.
was
It was
a
augmentation.
much
So I was
bigger
already.
baby.
Yeah, it was
He
holy
was
crap.
2.5 pounds bigger than I was.
Yeah, yeah. But but I can remember that pinch, and it felt like something poked me, and I swear to God, it was a finger. One of
Probably.
Rain's little claws.
He was like,
I
"I'm
have
ready
one claw
now."
everywhere.
I think it's
But yeah,
amazing that a lot of babies get born, in their water sac still. Like, you can birth a
yes,
baby completely in the water sac.
yeah, that's amazing. Welcome in, MDL.
Hi. But
Sir
45
Michael,
weeks,
my
that's
liege.
wild. Jeanette said she went 45 weeks, 10 pounds.
Yeah, both TJ and Rain were both 10-pound babies. Lexi was 7'7" and 21 inches. Yes, all the sevens. Did I not say with the sevens?
Yeah, there's really not a lot of, I mean, unless you know exactly when you.
Yeah. Well, look, so 8'7", 7 pounds, 7 ounces, 21 inches long. And then what, you were born at 146? 240, no.
They said 3:32 AM on my
Okay, yeah, 330.
32.
Was it 330? So it's Rain that was 140 or 246 or something. I was this
Rain was
close to having them
240.
on,
Yeah.
this close to having them on 4th of July. What am I thinking? When were you born, fool? On Halloween.
Yeah, it was really
6
close.
pounds. I can't even imagine.
He's a little baby.
Little Tinkerbell, little Tinky Tinks, baby. Yeah. So, okay. So we have some things tonight. We are going to announce some treats for our Numerology and Me. So Wednesday morning, we are going to go from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. via Zoom. And so far, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that have shown interest in the gifted seat. So if there anyone else in here today, right now, that is interested in joining us on either Wednesday morning from 8 to 10 or Friday evening from, what was it, 6 to
You're
8?
actually welcome. So I've just decided that it's going to be pretty much the same class and resources Wednesday and Friday. So you're welcome to join on both days with
Yeah.
one seat.
Well, the different people joining will have different numbers, different energies. So your teachings are still going to be
Yeah. So the first segment
similar,
is gonna
but
be-
the energy is going to be different with different people.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the beginning is going to be the teaching portion, and then we'll open it up and we'll do some like hands-on
Yeah.
numerology and answer questions and do
Yeah.
all the fun stuff and chat. I mean, it's going to be a small group, so we'll be able to see each other and talk and like have some one-on-one time outside of the big like live class. So it's like a gathering, we'll like
Yeah. Oh, Ziggy, you can't even make the Friday night one? The Friday night one is, what we say, 6 to 8? And that's our time. And you're on the West Coast or East Coast, right? Yeah, 6 to 8 our time. Joyce, hello, love.
rest.
Well, I hope you can come in the evening.
Do you have Sharon
Oh,
down?
Sharon. I thought, Sharon, you commented, but you didn't say anything about the numerology. I just put you on the list.
Yeah,
Sharon.
I thought Sharon was interested. I thought I had an email from her even.
Okay. I thought so too. I almost put her on there because
We have two Sharons.
yeah, we have Sharon Snow and Sharon Tippett. Sharon Loves Purple is Sharon Snow.
Okay, gotcha. Got it. Hi,
Yeah.
Joyce.
Okay. I'm just looking to see if anybody else would be interested, because what I've also done is I've pulled up the StreamYard giveaway tool. I can do that too, Sharon. Yes, we can definitely do that. Okay. So Sharon wants to be drawn and she's also gifting.
Okay. Yeah, and so what will happen is it'll be Tuesday evening. I'll send the email to everyone who's paid with the link, and it'll be the same link for both Wednesday and Friday.
Yep.
So, yeah, so whichever one you want to come to.
Yeah, either day, Kendi. I mean, you can come to either session. You can come to both sessions too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you, after the first session, you want to dig in a little deeper. You have questions, or you want to say, hey, can you elaborate on this date for me?
Yeah.
We can do that too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what? Oh,
What's up?
right. Oh, Michael, he was a 10-pound baby, 23 inches long, 10 and a half pounds.
Chonker butt. I have a feeling this baby's not going to be super heavy, but long.
Mima. Okay, Don P. Mima. Mima. Okay, I have you on here too for the gift. So we have Dawn and Kendall and Denise E. and Sharon. I Love Purple. Okay, and so I have, let's see, I have Lorene, I have Cece Angel, I have Sonnet, I have Vivian, I have Mimi, I have Sharon Tippett, and Dawn P.
Okay.
If anybody else is in here, let me know, because I'm going to pull up the spinny whirly giggy thing.
Yeah.
And
go ahead.
nope, that was it. I'm just pulling up the spinner thing. But let's see, what else do we want to talk about? Chopped down the Christmas tree? Oh my goodness. Sharon.
Oh no.
Oh my goodness.
That's a strong boy.
Gift. Okay, Denise E said if she gets picked, she wants to donate it to Mimi. Okay, I got that. And then what did we say? If Sharon gets picked, Sharon, I love to crochet. Sharon, did you want to choose someone, or do you want me to choose someone if you were to gift yours forward?
So does that mean Mister's already walking? Because that's amazing.
Getting my list here. 9 months. Yep. Lexi jumped up and walked. Just shy of 9 months. She was not having it. She had something in both hands. It was like, I saw, and it was so cute to watch the wheels turn. She looked at one hand, looked at the other hand, looked at one hand, looked at the other hand, and stood up and walked. she was like, I'm not putting either one of these down.
That really helps to have the two. It helps with the balance and to it like creates a loop.
Yeah.
Have something in each hand. It really helps. Yeah, my honey Marcus started walking. It's funny, we have some of the same milestones. So we both started walking and potty training at that time.
Okay, Sharon said Dawn P.
Hi, Natalie. Yeah, it was awesome to meet Natalie in person. That was so cool.
Oh, is that Ziggy's daughter? Oh, hi, Nat. Thank you, baby. I will. Yeah, I've got my little things together. I am bringing a little bit of yarn. Don't get that twisted. I was freaking out a little bit thinking I only had one project to bring, but I'm going to bring a couple of my Stenleys that I can make an entire hug out of a Stenley and they don't take up a lot of room. So, and Lexi does have a bunch of yarn at the house too that one of my coworkers donated me. Like, I think we ended up counting 22 Karen 1 pounds.
There's a ton in there. There's some really pretty stuff, some really there's like fluorescent stuff, but then there's some really pretty, really, really pretty tones.
Yeah, but that yarn for Bean kind of is, I will have to run up to Joann's and get me some things to work on some stuff for Bean because that's all acrylic. Every single last bit of that's acrylic.
It felt like wool.
It's all acrylic because she knew that I was allergic to wool, so she didn't send any of the wool. But that's okay because Alyssa says that my discount works worldwide. I can shop at any Joann with my ID, and she didn't have me do a leave of absence, so I'm still active.
Really?
Yeah. Oh no, she said I want pictures. I want to know when Bean is here, and tell me when you're on your way back.
Aww.
Oh no, she's amazing. Gave me a big hug. Yeah, we had a really good shift yesterday. I filled almost 100 orders yesterday with BOPUS and ship from store. I was like killing it. I was like, everybody needs to make sure to get their gifts.
That's wild.
Yeah.
She said, powerhouse.
Yeah, she knows. She's going to miss her right hand.
Wow. That's great, though. Yeah, we have a Joann up here, not far.
Yeah. Hello, Crystal. Welcome in, sweetheart.
They're a mess. No, we have a Joann here in Yuba City.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I wanted to take Dawn Aaron to go get some boxes so I could help get her some boxes. She custom makes these little boxes. She gets the big ones and she covers them and puts her own stickers. And I mean, the Halloween ones she did, holy crap.
Cool.
I mean, all the artwork, isn't it? All that artwork is your artwork, right? I think some of it's stickers too, but she completely covers the boxes. But I told her I can come and get her some of these boxes for like nothing.
Cool.
Not to mention they're like 70% off right now.
And they're blank? Like you get them
blank? No, like this one says it's got some fall things on it. But if they're like this, they have the base and she can just go on top. Oh, cool. You know, I don't know if she's still here. If there's actual like if they're blank boxes that she buys, but there's nothing that says she can't just put stuff over the top of this and use the base. Like this one,
Yeah.
it looks like it's knitted.
Like oh,
If you look
cool.
real close, the thing on top of it looks like it's knitted.
Mhm.
So, I mean, she could totally accent those herself
Just
with her and
layer
put
it.
the little zhuzh on it.
Yeah. Just layer it up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to go to Chico because I have to go see my mom, but I don't think I'll be doing any shopping. Nope, I'm gonna be a good girl.
There's this one thrift store in Chico that's so good. I know where it is, but I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah,
But really good stuff.
yeah, I love popping tags. I don't even care.
Mhm. Oh yeah, so much. We get so much from the thrift.
Yeah,
Like, so much nicer material too, and just like higher quality.
yeah.
Mm.
But all right, so let's see. Do we wanna like pull a couple of people? Do we want to do some cards? What would you
I
like?
brought my cards out. I thought we could do some cards and just do
Yeah,
the poll towards the end.
yeah, sounds
Um,
good. While you're doing that, I'll get all of the names loaded. And then I'm also watching, please, again, anybody that's interested in winning a gifted blessing or a seat to come to the numerology. If not, we are still accepting registration. It is $22 and you can attend both sessions. Again, those dates are Wednesday, the 18th from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., and it'll be via Zoom. And then on Friday the 20th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And this is all Pacific time.
mhm. And I plan
And the
on doing
$22, oh sorry, the $22 gets you can attend both sessions.
and if for some reason we go into labor before either of those come, it'll just get postponed until after
Yeah.
Venus year. Because
Yeah.
I plan on offering these pretty regularly for people as an introduction and then as a way to, yeah, connect. Like maybe it turns into a meetup where we come on and talk about the numbers of the week and what we're going through personally and um, yeah, have like gatherings.
Yeah.
I could totally do that with baby. It'd be very fun and easy to do. Um, and yeah, same with like art commissions. I've already been sort of imagining how that's going to look, getting everything set up and just wearing baby, doing a good clean and feed and then strapping baby to my chest and just going and having fun and painting and having food cooking in the background and all the housely duties.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see, I'm just reading some things here.
So yeah, okay, well I'm gonna pull some cards and see where we're at. I did do the numerology for the day today, and we're on a 9-day. So today's the end of a cycle, and it's a time of completion. It's a time of taking everything we've learned and kind of been a part of in the last 8 days and letting it be fruitful, letting it be a place that we share from. A little bit of the shadow side of the 9 is it can be a time of grief. When you know that something is ending, there's grief there. So just trusting that tomorrow we start again on day 1. So if there's something that you've been wanting to start and you're not quite ready to, tomorrow's a great day to start something new. And today is a great day for reflection and sharing and um, yeah, community, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna shuffle up our gods, goddesses, and guardians. This is an oracle deck by Sophie Bashford. We love her. So as I shuffle these cards, if you just want to kind of
Hold on. Mama Swift is here. Trishy, I meant to text you today. You're on my mind all day today. I love you. I was with you today, sweetheart. Okay, sorry, go ahead. Sugar.
So as I shuffle the cards, just have an intention or question, or if there's something going on in your world that you feel like you could use some clarity on, just hold that in your heart. Sometimes just saying you're open to receive whatever message wants to come through is great. Open to the blessings and to the wisdom. Okay, I'm going to pick somebody to tell me when to stop because nothing is popping out yet. Sugar Diamond, tell me when to stop. I'm waiting for, if Sugar Diamond's still in the chat,
Dawn's like, my turn.
Okay, one just came out for Dawn. And then let's grab the bottom card for Sugar Diamond. Ooh. Okay, so here's the one that popped out for Dawn and for all of us. Asclepios. Looks like a Greek god. It says sacred medicine. So he's got a staff with the snake wrapped around him and the staff. So it gives me this.
What's that medical? The one with the staff with it's the medical emblem.
That's for EMTs, I think.
Yeah, there's a name for that though. It has to do with Greek.
And then he's got the olive branch in his hand and a beautiful garden scene behind him. Let's see what the book says.
Sharon wants you to record stories because she wants to listen to your relaxing, calm voice all day.
I always thought it would be really fun to do the voice recordings for books, like audiobooks.
Yeah. Well, I was going to read the Hardy Boys and then I have no time.
Life.
Yeah, have the public, the public domain stuff just opened up. I love Nancy Drew and the Hardy Boys.
All right. So it says support for your health is coming. Asclepios was the greatest healer of the ancient world. As a baby, he glowed with a halo of golden light. By the age of 6, he could name every medicinal plant and understood basic anatomy. Mentored by Chiron the centaur, he matured into a consummate physician, surgeon, and pioneer of scientific medicine. His vast sanctuary at Epidaurus comprised a sports stadium, theater, baths, a dream temple, and a hospital. He believed that the injured and infirm needed medical treatments in combination with exercise, music, dance, and story. His priests would record patients' dreams and use the information to prescribe a cure. The serpent intertwined rod is a symbol of numerous medical institutions today. Yeah, so it's all over the place.
Yeah, they're saying it's called the catacous. I probably pronounced that wrong.
The Greek god of medicine, rejuvenation, and healing comes into your life today to offer a dose of positive energy for your well-being. If you're dealing with an illness, injury, or ailment, he understands your struggle and suffering. He knows anxiety, depression, and frustration that can accompany long and short-term health problems. Asclepios leads you into his sun-filled sanctuary garden full of medicinal plants. I'm here to take care of you. Trust that you're in good hands. You're safe in your body. I watch over the medical profession and can guide you to the right doctors and treatments. Invoke me before surgeries or consultations, and I'll work my light through your practitioners. Healing from illness is never purely physical. There are always emotional, psychological, and spiritual elements. He was a master at blending scientific and holistic methods. He presently He's presently guiding medical professionals and researchers to combine traditional and complementary practices. Could you be a part of this new era of sacred medicine? Says, I take responsibility for my health. I heal my mind, spirit, and body. So that's really beautiful. And I really resonate with this idea that, spirit and science are intertwined. We're not meant to keep it separate. And if you are somebody that is involved in the medical world, it's really important to find practitioners that understand that and fuse all of the parts of being. Wow, Don Aaron. And yeah, and that's the card that popped out for you.
Wow, Dawn. We can't make this up, girl. You vibing. All of us. There's several of us up in here right now that are in need of medical attention, or like what we're about to go through, and
yeah,
Kendi's husband, and there's so many people that are healing right now. And yeah,
a couple of the other additional meanings, it says work with integrative medicine, conventional treatments combined with complementary therapies for yourself or as a practitioner. And it also says illness is sometimes a sign of life that needs rerouting. Be honest with yourself about what you'd like to change. So when we have things coming up in our body, it's really possible that it's a way that our spirit's trying to communicate with us that change needs to be had. Whether that's in our diet, our thought process, our daily practices, maybe our relationships, they can all point to different things. So it's really interesting to look into Chinese medicine, Eastern medicine, and learning about the different energies associated with your organs, the meridian lines. If you know anything about reflexology, there's energy meridians throughout the whole body, and it's really interesting to learn. Like, for example, grief lives in the lungs. So a lot of times when people have experienced extreme grief, they'll get lung issue. They'll have lung problems. They'll get, bronchitis or pneumonia, or have a bad cough, or things like that.
Like when you panic, the first thing you do when you panic is you can't breathe.
Yeah. And just like specifically with grief, it's like it lives there. Anger is known to live in the kidney. What else? Of course, the heart. It's like people who are having heart problems, when there's like no reason that they should be having heart problems. There's usually some type of resentment that needs to be released. And so it's not to say this plus this equals this. It's to say that they all are part of a bigger picture. And I think that's what this card is telling us, is that so often in the Western world, we separate, okay, my health is here, my life is here, my emotions are over here, when really it's all intertwined. So
yeah, well, I'm hoping through these teachings and having these Mindful Mondays and Wellness Wednesdays, Sharon, that you're going to learn how to deal with those panic attacks. Because the panic attacks, we can get them under control. You have the power within yourself. You just have to believe in it. And you have to hold your strength and use the breathing exercises and use the meditation and closing your eyes and focusing and listening to your breath and not listening to the ugliness in your mind that's causing it. And then you'll be able to cope with that. So just keep coming back, sis. We're going to get to the bottom of that.
And sometimes
yeah.
with anxiety, it's like there's something that wants attention, and then it gets to the point where we have a panic attack is because we're maybe not giving it the attention that it needs. Whatever it is that's coming up, it just needs attention and space. And so I think um, embodiment, writing, singing, crying, releasing, if there's a way to move that energy instead of holding it in, that can really, really help to relieve those symptoms.
Yeah. The strength that you get from getting through it as well, the accomplishment, the self-confidence that it will help manifest is it's everything. It's how you're gonna keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Yeah,
Welcome in, Scummy.
we're we're energetic beings that have been taught to sit still and be quiet and not express our angers and our frustrations and our griefs, and sometimes it's really just something that needs to be moved through the body, whether
Yeah,
it's through stomping on the ground or yelling out into the forest or being in your car and belting out a really emotional song, or there's like many ways that can call to you to help work with these human experiences.
yeah,
So, yeah, so you guys, this card is really about tapping into your own medicine and figuring out how you can use a combination of both alternative, medicines when it comes to nature, connecting to the earth, connecting to plants, while also, involving Western medicine if that's what you feel called to. It's all can be integrative. And
yeah,
that's something really huge these days is the integrative medicine doctors, where they know about, for example, integrative oncologists, they know about the traditional Western oncology practices, but then they also bring in more of the alternatives as far as like acupuncture and um, holistic medicine using herbs and food being a cure. We think
yeah,
that everything has to be coming from a pill or a shot or a transfusion, when yes, that gives us medicine, but so does also spending time in nature and breathing good air and drinking good water and touching grass. Those things really matter.
yeah.
And they can work together. They can complement each other.
And I'm watching everybody talk about the carb addiction. Carbs are like crack. It really is. As soon as last
Absolutely
year, it's been
necessary.
almost a year. It's we're right. No, it has been 1 year ago. I weighed 225 pounds, and I had had enough. I was sick of the way I felt. I was sick of my body hurting all the time, and I said enough. And I just started eating things in their natural form. No refined sugar, no bread, no tortillas. And instead, I ate meat and vegetables and fish and fruit and potatoes and sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, rice, that things that were not processed.
Mhm.
And I was mailing some packages the other day, and I am down to 171 pounds.
Whoa.
I'm not even exercising. I mean, yeah, I'm getting some steps with working at Joann's, but prior to working at Joann's, I was just, stayed off the soda. Not, it was really the biggest thing was refined sugar.
Your body doesn't know what to do with it.
No, it doesn't.
And processed
And
carbs too. It's like carbs from broccoli and potatoes is not the same as carbs from super
bread and
processed bread. It's
pasta.
just sugar.
Yeah. Your body doesn't know what to do with all this diet food. Like I've always said, diet has the word die in it. And you can't, for me, I could not feel like I was what is that when you not starve yourself when um
Deprive?
oh, like I would deprive, like deprivity, to sit deprived makes you crave it more. So instead of having half a pint of ice cream, or some, don't get it twisted, a whole pint of ice cream, I would get this little ramekin that I have and allow myself to have a scoop of ice cream with maybe some fresh fruit and some peanut butter or some crushed nuts over the top. And what I practice with is taking a bite and putting my spoon down and chewing and tasting it and closing my eyes and breathing and smelling it and talking and doing other things. And before I knew it, I'm like looking down, I'm like, wow, there's still half a thing of ice cream here and I'm done.
Yeah.
So feeling like you're able to indulge is not a negative thing. To me, it was more hurtful for me to feel like I was depriving myself. You know, instead of having a handful of little chocolates, I'd eat the whole bag after 4 days of, I need chocolate, I need chocolate, I need chocolate, I need chocolate. Whereas if I would have just allowed myself a few pieces and then put it away and take a bite and put it down, and I would work, and then take a bite and put it down and work, I felt fulfilled without being overindulgent or gluttonous. See, that's, we have to think about, yeah, see, Coke was, that is a hard one. I know there's some people that cannot do without their soda. Ask yourself that. Like right now, I'm still, don't get it twisted, I still have my coffee every day. I allow myself to have a cup of coffee or two. Like lately, I've been using this little short little cup. My, you are my sunshine, this little cup. And instead of my big, huge 32-ounce mugs, that, I mean, and that's the thing, I do sip on it all day long. It's not like I pound that whole thing. But here, I allow myself to have my cup or two, but I'm not using refined sugar like I used to. I'm not using the processed coffee creamers. I'm using my turbinado. In fact, I got, that's what I forgot to pick up today. I want Daddy to try the coconut
Mhm.
sugar, and because Trishy said to do the coconut one. And so I do that, and instead of using the coffee creamers with all the crap in it, like I right now I have some of the oat milk, or I'll use just a little splash of some almond milk, or cashew was a little weird to me. Um, I really like hemp milk. It's just, it's hard to find and it's expensive. So, but I do allow myself, see, right, Scrimmy, I was a huge coffee creamer, and I don't use just coffee creamer. It was like a fourth of a cup of coffee creamer with a 12 to 16 ounce cup of coffee and 4 to 5 teaspoons of sugar is what I used to use in my coffee if I just used regular milk. And it's yeah, Lexi uses maple syrup, pure 100% maple syrup. We do too, but again, been very expensive. Yeah, I miss the heavy cream. Yeah, see, Lexi uses you use the half and half still, don't you?
I use half and half for heavy cream, yeah.
Heavy cream. I miss that. It just, I'm so allergic to milk that I can't even use a teaspoon of butter. I tried ghee and ghee jacked me up. I was like, it's just, it is what it is. But I
It's
stopped
all
food
about the
shaming
journey
myself.
out. Like, everyone has to have their own journey with it, and every
Yeah.
body is
You have to
different,
find what works.
needs
And you
different
cannot
fuel.
shame yourself, right? We can't shame ourselves. Oh, I forgot. Let me get up here with you. And I found myself shaming myself. Like, okay, fat ass, why'd you eat that entire bag of chips? I can't buy the chip. I can't eat the chips if I don't buy the chips. Crunchy salty was my downfall, but I had to stop saying that to myself because I'm gonna have my chips. I find myself craving it, and when I don't allow myself to have a little bit, I'll eat the whole bag. So, I found that that doesn't work for me. So
You have to
you just
remember that food is a deeply emotional thing too, like what
yeah,
we had as children and what we all grew up with extremely processed foods that have literal chemicals in it to make us addicted
yeah,
and to make us
those
dependent and
polyunsaturated, monounsaturated fats and the
to not be able to think straight, and that's a
bioengineered.
problem.
Yeah. Well,
That's a
and
problem,
you
and it
know, the
affects your
thing that
gut.
yeah, I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's okay.
No, I want you to finish. I didn't mean to talk over you. Go.
It's okay. Yeah, it affects your gut health. All of the sugars, like the real cravings when we're craving sugar, it's like gut, the bacteria in our gut are running us. Your brain and your gut are connected. So when you feel this like out of control or like addiction or whatever with it, it's really like, okay, I need to get my gut biome in check. And having sugars present and processed carbs, all of that just feeds them and makes them worse.
Yeah. Actually, Scrimmy, they found out that it's more than lactose intolerance. I'm actually allergic. I get a rash when I drink milk, just like I do with gluten. And like upper respiratory problems, horrible headache, diarrhea, vomiting. But it's the rash. So, because I actually found out that, like, in those non-dairy creamers, it says that there's a milk derivative called sodium caseinate. I have a reaction to that. So it's more than just lactose intolerance for me. I'm actually allergic to something. It's the milk sugars, which is lactose, but it's more than just an intolerance for me. I actually get a little anaphylaxis when and like right now, I'm dealing with a rash on my shins that I've had for almost 2 weeks from one exposure to gluten. Well, I double whammied. I got exposed to gluten and condensed milk. And it's taking forever to get that rash to go away. I was trying to make sure I didn't get that. Was it cellulitis?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mama Swift, I couldn't even imagine. She holds on to iron. Her body can't digest iron.
Oh,
And, I mean, milk, meat. I mean, I'm like half the time like, "Geez, what can you eat, girlfriend?" And she eats well, but she just has to watch what she eats. Can't cook in cast iron. I was like, "What?" I never knew that. She can't cook in cast iron, nothing.
where
Her
most of us
body's
are iron deficient.
yeah, but her body holds on to the iron.
Wow.
And so, it's like, again, you have to allow yourself and listen to your body. It will tell you.
Yeah, learn about yourself like through trial and error and elimination. Elimination diets are amazing. I know we don't use diet very much, but like when you eliminate something, it really can help you discover like what's making you sick.
Oh, wow, Ziggy, really? Yeah, second opinions, man. Sometimes, I mean, if you know it's right, that's like with with my husband, with Terry. It's like the doctor was like, "We don't think you should go back." And he's like, "I can, trust me, I need to." For his mental health, it was more his mental health than anything, and he's doing really well. And he feels useful again. So, yeah, Ziggy, oh, that's so sad. Yeah, pulls in her joints. Oh, I can't imagine how painful that would be. I was calling her Wolverine. I love you, sis.
Wow.
2 years of therapy. Wow. Yeah, sometimes it's like they don't listen. It's like they just get in their minds that they have other things they need to be doing, and they just, try to run us through like cattle. Yeah. My Wonder Twin Wolverine.
I wonder if have you heard about diatomaceous earth at all? I've heard that that can help like attach to metals in the body. So I wonder if you've heard about that or tried that before.
I don't even know what that is. What
Diatomaceous
diatomaceous
earth.
earth?
It's like
Is she gonna be like eating dirt? What
yeah,
is
I think it's like tiny little it doesn't work. Dang.
Oh, yeah, her liver cannot, is it the liver that doesn't process it? Yeah, that's what cleans your blood, right? Yeah.
Hmm. Well, I had one more card pop out that feels relevant to what we're
Oh, yeah.
talking about. So I
And we're gonna go over a little tonight, guys. And I apologize to anyone that's going on after us, but we're just gonna take the time that we need to be here today.
so we pulled King Neptune for
Mhm.
sensitivity.
Oh, King Neptune.
So he's working with the water.
Talk to us, Aquaman.
We had the medicine, like lots of earthiness, and then now we've got the water coming in, King Neptune. And this popped out when Sugar Diamond told me to stop. JK. All right, sensitivity. And I feel like sensitivity really goes into like the food talk that we're having too, because we're all very sensitive to food and emotions, and our bodies are very sensitive to emotions and can really affect the way that we digest food, the way that we crave food. They're very, very tied and connected. Um, and I found with like my own journey with food, I really had issues with like binge and restrict and like fasting really heavy. And I mean, at one point, I was really depriving myself of essential nutrients because I thought I needed to be vegan, which, not to shame veganism in any way, it's not for me. Um, I do much better on a whole foods like paleo, carnivore. That does well for me. Um, and it was coming out of a place of like shame and fear and guilt. All of these things, all of these really heavy emotions were really running me and the way that I was nourishing my body. So I've learned that it's really important that we take morality so much out of the food and just try to really get things simple and focus on our nourishment and focus on giving ourselves the things that are going to help us heal and be fulfilled, not that are going to harm us and cause us to have a world of pain when it comes to digesting them. Um, I know sometimes we do it anyway, even though it's going to hurt later. So, sensitivity. It says, "You're a highly sensitive soul. Embrace your softness and vulnerability." Excuse me. King Neptune is guardian of an ancient spiritual world called Lemuria, a light filled civilization connected to the Indian and Pacific Oceans, with a pure, harmonious, and peaceful frequency. They were psychic sensitives with wide open hearts. The oceans carried intuitive codes that were transmitted through dolphins, whales, and merpeople. Crystal healing was part of daily life. King Neptune was a shapeshifter and merman who later became Poseidon in ancient Greece. His symbols are the trident, the horse, and the bull. He guides Lemurian lightworkers to fulfill their earthly missions. Drawing this card confirms what you already know. You're incredibly sensitive, emotional, and psychic. Oops, what happened here? Oh, you're sensitive to emotional and psychic energies. Most likely, you've had to numb yourself to the harsh, closed-off consciousness of the modern world, as it doesn't understand or value the way you are. Being in crowds and highly stimulating environments can be challenging. You need beauty and art, romance, lyrical music, serenity, crochet, the ocean, nature, crystals, animals, and people who are open to the spirit world. You like tenderness, softness, and gentleness, especially in relationships. If you've been numbing yourself with addictive substances, unhealthy relationships, or overworking, asking Neptune for help. Embracing vulnerability is a key lesson for you in this lifetime. You may unconsciously sabotage wonderful experiences and relationships because of an old fear of being emotionally exposed. He says it's safe to let others into your heart. Your sensitivity is a gift. Rather than shutting off from your soft heart, make friends with your light. It says, my sensitivity is a spiritual gift. It's safe to be vulnerable.
Good cards today.
Yeah, that really resonates. Kind of like taking my breath away.
I'm just sitting here chewing on that for a minute, you know?
Yeah,
All of it.
it puts a lot of the responsibility of our experience in our own hands,
Yeah.
and to know thyself,
Yeah.
to know that our body communicates to us what we need. And that we can be sensitive to our needs and to the people around us and to our connections. And that what we consume really can be something that heals us or something that makes us sicker. So it's choosing life and choosing health and wellness, even if it can be challenging and requires a little more effort and thoughtfulness. It really can impact our day-to-day life. To make that choice out of a self-loving act, out of an act of like a mother caring for their little one and trying to get as far away from these addictive substances and poisons that are in our foods and consumables. How can we get to the closest to the source of our foods and our nourishment, and not from a place of shaming or guilting, but out of a place of truly wanting to care for ourselves and to fill ourselves up with good substance.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one for sure. All right. So let's see. I was just looking over the names and 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. We have 7 people. And I think instead of choosing and then having 2 people that are interested not be able to participate, we're gonna give 7 seats. So, I will take care of that. I don't want any of the people on this list to not be there. So, we have Denise E, Sharon, I Love Purple, Lorene, Cece Angel, Queen Curls, Vivian, Kendall, Dawn, Mimi, Sharon Tippett, and Dawn P. You guys are all welcome to join us. You have seats.
I also want to add Kitty, Catherine Teal Hodges.
Oh yeah, Catherine Hodges. Okay.
Yeah, I want to include her.
Yeah. So we'll gift it. I have a little bit of YouTube funds that I had for the side for doing things like this that I would love to gift you guys. I would love to gift you guys. I really believe that this group of people really needs to be there. Sharon, I really want you to be there. Tip it. I really believe that you need this. Um, and again, if anybody else is still interested, for $22, you can join us on either or both days, and we would love to have you. Um,
Yeah.
yes.
Denise
Well, that's what I'm
and
saying, Denise E. That was the whole list. That's everyone that will be joining us.
So everyone that showed interest and has participated, please, if you haven't already at least, send me an email to lexithelou@gmail so that I can send you registration to go to the link to meet us on Wednesday.
Yeah. Scrimshaw, we are doing this Wednesday, the 18th, from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. And then
PST.
Friday,
Yeah.
did I say that right?
Yeah, PST. I was just putting it
Yeah,
out.
oh, Pacific time. And then on Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Friday night, the 20th.
Hmm. And you're welcome to come to both. So the registration's good for both. If you're able to come to the beginning of the first one and come to the second half of the other, or like whatever, it's just going to be open to
Yeah,
come
and
in.
if you're not able to be there for the whole thing, it's just like Zoom. You guys, one has taught you guys how to do Zoom, and if you don't understand how to do Zoom, email us and we'll show you how to do it.
Yeah, yeah.
Michelle Schlieber, what up, girl?
Mhm.
But yes, so if there's anyone that is interested in joining us, it's $22, and you can get a hold of lexithelou@gmail.com. For whatever reason, you can email me as well, but we're trying to keep it all together with Lexi.
Yeah.
Um, that we would love to have you. I think we can have 20 people.
I don't think so.
It's how many seats can you have?
I think it's no. I can have like 100 people.
Oh, that's right. You got the good
We
one.
we pay. Yeah, we pay for the.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds great, Mima.
Yes. And I have Dawn's email too. So if we need to get a hold of her.
Yeah, as long as I
Yes. Go get some
get your
rest.
email by Tuesday, we've got. We've got. Wait. Oh my gosh, what is today? This is like happening in 2 days.
Right.
Oh my gosh, I gotta get my stuff together.
Right. I know this whole time when I was putting the list together, just something in my heart was like cinching me that I had to choose, even if it was the wheel, but there was going to be like two people left out.
Yeah, I know. We'll get it taken care of.
And I wasn't feeling that.
It'll all
That
come
was not
around.
making me happy at
We've had
all.
some beautiful people pay it forward, and that
Yeah.
energy alone just like makes me want to pay it forward. And so, yeah, we'll all just come together and have a little numerology reading gathering. And yeah, I'm going to put together a couple of little resources. Really, what I want with this class is to empower everyone to get into the numbers on their own and have their own relationship with the numbers. I'm not sure if Natalie's still here, but that was like one of my favorite parts of our reading was that um, she was able to make relations with each number, and that's something that we're going to practice. So definitely bring pen and paper, notebook, whatever way you like to take notes and scribble. Um, we'll have some like prompts to ponder, whether you want to write about it or talk about it. Um, yeah, it's just a great way to have your own relationship to the numbers and to nature.
Yeah. Oh, sugar. That is Scrimmy. Are you still here, Scrim? Look, you're going, sis. Sugar Diamond has donated your seat if you want to go. See, this village just gives me hope. But right, I know. See, she just wants to make sure if you want to be there that we don't want if someone wants to be there but they can't afford to have that kind of a cost or whatever, we want to make sure that you're able to. It's just like a sponsored, when you do the walk, when the kids would go on the walks and you would sponsor them. We want everyone to be a part of this because just the energy that comes from this is amazing.
And the other
Sharon,
thing
my
too,
flight leaves at 11:11.
You're also just welcome to join. You don't have to come on camera. You don't have to speak. You can just be in the chat if you want to be in the chat. It's just going to be a way for us to gather outside of live.
Yeah.
And of course, it was a little push for me to help continue to raise funds and be of service. Because I really do love this modality and I want to share it. And if I could reach more people this way and be able to share it instead of having to charge more for a one-on-one session, like I would much rather do this if that means that more people
Yeah.
can participate and get value from it.
Oh, Maritza is here. Hey, sweetheart. I was like, hey, Dawn, you little stinker. I love that so much. Yeah.
Wednesday from 8 to 10 a.m. PST.
Yeah, the Wednesday is the kind of the normal time we do our Wellness Wednesdays.
Yeah, so
But
we won't be here.
yeah. I'm gonna do some other kind of content though. 11 your time. Yeah. So East Coast. Yeah, 11 o'clock a.m.
I kind of
So
feel like
that nighttime session, that'll be like 9
I kind of
9
feel like
to
for
10.
these next 24 hours, if people would like to make donations, you're welcome to. And anyone who wants to participate, just send me an email and we'll get you on the Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay. And people who want to donate toward, to pay it forward, you're welcome to send the $22 donation to me to help cover those seats. I do appreciate that. But yeah, this is kind of an open call at this point. In the next 24 hours, I'll be sending out the link tomorrow by 8 p.m. for Wednesday's call. So yeah, just send me an email, ask for the registration. I'll send you the links for donations. If 22 is a lot, then you could go even less. It'll be donation based for the next 24 hours.
Oh, Ziggs. I really hope Natalie comes and joins us. That will be wonderful. I think you can just use your email address for your PayPal, right? Is it the LexiTheLou at Gmail?
No, my PayPal's older. Michelle, I have your email. I will send you an email with my links for PayPal and Venmo.
Yes, that's perfect.
And then
Yeah, perfect time for coffee and numbers. Yep, we got it, Sharon.
Scrims, the second call is going to be Friday from, what did we say? 6 to 8? Is that what it was?
What? Wednesday?
Friday?
Friday is 6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, just to state it again, it's an open call for donations and anyone who'd like to attend, regardless of what you're able to contribute, we'll get you on the call.
Yes, that's on Friday, Scrimshaw. Scrimshaw is the 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern time will be on Friday, the 20th.
Yeah.
It's also on my community tab. It's on the tab. You'll see Lexi's beautiful face with her head wrap on.
And my mom and I are connected, so if anyone wants to send the donations to her, that works too.
Yeah.
We're
Our accounts
connected.
are linked.
Just write numerology donation or whatever you want to do. It's just important that you email me with your so I can get you on the registration with the link. And
So
if
you
there's
can
any
get
problems,
linked up.
if there's any problems, I might even have my mom go live on YouTube on Wednesday as we're getting started and just make sure that we capture everyone that wants to be on the call.
Yep.
And we
I
can
can
just
totally do that.
And we can just gather and be nerds. And Kendall, you're welcome to just listen in. If you want to click the link on your phone and just listen, you don't have to
Yeah, you can turn your camera off. You don't have to have your camera on.
I'm gonna
We're just
be
gonna ask that when you first come in to identify yourself that you have your camera on, but then you can turn it off.
I mean, I'm okay. Everyone can
Yeah.
yeah, it'll be okay. Yeah, Kendall, you're welcome to just come on and listen. I have a couple of resources that I'll be sending as documents so that you have them, so that you can play with the numbers later and have some like visual aids. So, yeah, so you're welcome to just listen in.
I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm
Mhm.
excited about the new things that we're gonna be doing and just sharing healing with everyone. This is gonna be really good. And
Yeah.
understanding. It's not just a matter of healing, it's about understanding. Sugar, yes, you can. Because my Zelle, I have our bank accounts are linked, so it's really easy for me to just shoot it right over to her.
Yeah, I actually my PayPal, I've always had a hard time because I made it a super long time ago. So it should just be easier to email. I'll email you the direct link so we don't have to worry. Or if you want to just go directly to my mom's, just make sure to write numerology or whatever.
Mm. And there's on creationsbyjax.com, there's a link right at the top that says if you'd like to send a blessing,
Yeah.
click for my PayPal here, which is really easy to get to.
Yep, yep, yep.
So no problemo. Yes, sugar, we're
Mm,
linked up already. So that should be really easy for you to Zell it because we've already corresponded by Zell before.
sweet.
I'm looking forward to seeing all your bright, shining faces. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it's going to be really fun.
Yeah,
I am
perfect. Thank you, sugar.
I am
All right,
going to
loves.
get going. Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're
I got a pee-pee time.
yeah, I was trying to say without saying, but yes.
I got to go potty. I had to go bathroom. It's
Um,
Sharon. What do you mean you've never Zoomed before? I thought you go on one Zoom. That's the same thing. Zoom. That's what we do with Juan. Totally fine, Scrim.
yeah. Yeah, whatever works.
Love
You
you
can
most,
choose.
sister. Oh, you haven't gone on there, Sharon? Well, if you are nervous about it, don't worry. When you get the link, get to wherever your phone or your computer with a camera and a microphone, and there'll be a link, and you just click the link and it takes you in. You type in your name and you hit enter studio, and it's like how we're on StreamYard right now, which it's almost the exact same thing. Our pictures are all on a little board together. So don't worry, it'll be okay.
And you don't even have to connect your phone camera and audio. You can just listen in if that's what makes you comfortable.
Yeah. Thank you, Ziggies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody.
Love you
Remember
guys.
to give yourself a big hug and thank yourself for being here and forward. Good
Yes,
night,
I can't
everybody.
wait to see you guys. Okay. All right, we're going. I love you guys. And thank you, Don Aaron, for the gifted membership. I am going to do a quick little thank you, and then we will go. You could see me. Okay, really going now.
Bye.
Bye, loves. See you later, alligators.